Right. Now we're going to talk about what we're talking about today. Can everybody see me? See it? Let's see what that is. That is, come on. Come on. Coming in. Part 6. Can everybody see this part 6? Do not say
Yes.
anything. If you're not
Yes.
saying that, I'm going to move on because I'm assuming
Yes.
you've seen it. Freezing your personal data. Okay, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. This bureau is really awesome, y'all. I'm telling you right now, it is awesome. It has so many protections that are in there. And I'm going to talk about some of those protections today. It has so many consumer protections for you. And these consumer protections is by law that govern your credit report, your house. I mean, just about everything that dealing with money for consumers. This particular agency has some type of protection for you. And the deal is most people don't even know this. They don't even know that anything about the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. But we're going to talk about this today, and we're going to give you some caveats, some keys to learn exactly what this agency can do and can do for you. Okay? It's all about money. I'm telling you right now, it is all about money. The credit bureaus must delete, remove, correct inaccurate entries on your credit report by law. If it's not yours, they must delete. If the glove don't quit, you must have quit. Don't fit, you must have quit. Back then, if the glove don't quit, you must have. Glove don't fit, you must have quit. Okay, but if it's not yours, they have to remove it, and they got to remove it immediately. But you have to know what your rights are so you can file and get it done. We're gonna talk about that today. All right, here it is. Here's the Credit Commando channel again. I got some good news for you guys. I am celebrating. I'm happy. YouTube, Credit Commando 4542. Like, subscribe, click the bell for more content. See the latest financial and self-help videos. Increase your wealth, financial knowledge, and your personal wealth. And I'll also throw in some trips that I've gone as well. I am celebrating today, y'all. I'm happy to tell y'all with over 35,000 views and over 100 subscribers and 20 days. Thank y'all for helping me to get there. That's just one milestone that I thought I'd never make. And I thought it would be a long time, but I got over 100 subscribers in 20 days. Over 35,000 views. Hey, hooray, hooray. Hey, tell your friends and family about this channel because we're going to be doing great things. And if you hadn't subscribed yet, please go on and subscribe. Today's lesson, as always, strategies to kill wealth and increase debt. Credit kill debt and increase wealth. Forgive me. How to increase and build your credit score. Okay. How to build wealth through different business strategies, leaving a legacy for your family, and effective tax strategies. We talk about these every week. One of these every week we talk about, but that is what the channel is all about. Now, here it is. I got to say this. You'll win if you don't quit. The problem with winning is people looking for quick results. And there's no quick results all the time in life. You can get some quick results on some things, but some things you cannot get quick results on. There's some things you cannot get. If you have a balloon and you take a balloon and put it to your mouth and you blow it up, you have a flat balloon, now you have a balloon filled out, that's a quick result. Okay, but if you're dealing with your credit and your finance, it may take a little while. So give yourself milestones. Give yourself milestones. Today we got here. This week we got there. This month I want to achieve this. Give yourself some goals so you can see for yourself some things that you can do. And then I want you to celebrate yourself. So when you do the milestones, you'll be able to celebrate your success. That's all we're talking about here. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just celebrating. I celebrated my own self with over 35,000 views and over 100 subscribers in 20 days. I celebrated me. Now I got my next goal is to get 250 subscribers in about the next in about the next 30 days, okay? And over 50, 60,000 views. I'm just doubling myself. So that is what I'm trying to do. I can do this with your help. But remember, you will win if you do not quit. Winners do not quit and losers do not win. Which one are you? All right, today, the word for the day is simple. Commit yourself to instruction. Listen carefully to the words of knowledge. Commit yourself to instruction. Social distancing. How many people did not wear a mask during social distancing and may not be here today? How many people went up the wrong direction and said, hey, I can go down this one-way street and had an accident? How many people did not count their ducats, put their ducats in a row, and now they are broke, busted, and disgusted? Okay, you have to have instruction, but the situation is when you get the instruction, you have to have an action plan. You have to do something with the words. You have to do something with the knowledge. Today, we give you an action plan to show you how to pull some things off of your credit report, so you don't have to. You can keep them ducats in your pocket. You don't have to take that money and give it to somebody else. You can use it for yourself. It's your money. You should be able to use it the way that you want to use it, how you want to use it, when you want to use it, and give to whoever you want to give it to. Why? Because it's your money. You should manage your money better than the banks can. Okay, the banks will manage your money. They will. Okay, but they'll charge you interest off managing your money. You should learn. You should be your own bank. You have to operate your home as a business. Commit yourself to instruction, listen carefully to the words of knowledge, but then get an action plan and do something about what you're listening to. Okay? Awesome. How to delete credit inaccuracies. Okay. This is what we're talking about. How to delete stuff off the credit report that is not correct. First, we need to freeze all your data. Those of you who didn't get a chance to watch this video of freezing your data, go back and get that video. It's on YouTube, how you freeze your data. Okay. Look at that one. The next one, what you're going to do, you're going to pull your credit reports. You want to pull all your credit reports, just not some. You want to pull all of your credit reports. Why? Because you want to pull them, and then you want to do another thing. You want to get a highlighter. Everything that's negative, incomplete, fraudulent item that is not yours, you want to highlight it. And even if it's yours and you think that it's inaccurate, it's the key word, it's inaccurate, highlight it, and we'll challenge the bureau and see whether it's correct or not. Okay, you have a right to challenge the bureaus on anything that they put on your credit report by law. You can challenge them. Whether they want you to challenge them, whether they do not want you to challenge them, this is your right. So highlight inaccuracies, negative, incomplete, and fraudulent items. Okay. Here, file a dispute with the credit reporting agency. Go to the big three. The big three. Go to the big three. Go to the big three. Experian, Equifax, and Trade Union. File a dispute with them. Okay. When you file a dispute, then you got to do a couple things. Okay. One thing, you might have to wait about 30 days for a response. They're going to tell you whether or not the item has been removed, or the item is, or they refuse to move the item. No, the item is yours. Okay. We're not removing because the item is yours. We have enough information to say that the item is yours and we're not removing it. Okay. What is your next step? Okay, you try with them. Now is to file a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. And I made a couple mistakes on it for Protection Bureau. That is what you have to do next if you want to proceed in that area. Okay. Before you file a complaint, there's some things that you need to do. Reach out to the problem companies, the companies that are giving you problems. You got to reach out to them. You just can't go file a complaint with somebody and they don't even know about the complaint. So reach out to those people who you're complaining about. Hey, X, Y, and Z company, I bought this particular piece of furniture from you. You said that the furniture would last a lifetime. I got it home and sit down in a chair and the chair broke. Now I want to get my money back. I want a replacement. item for it because it's under warranty. And they refuse to replace it. They refuse to give your money back. Now you have a right to file. Okay. When I get through it, when I show you what this Consumer Protection Bureau is all about, I mean, when I go through it, just in a few minutes, it opened up my eyes about a whole lot of different things that I could be doing to protect myself financially. And it's all about the ducats, baby. I don't care what nobody say. It's all about the ducats. It's either your ducats or my ducats, okay? And I want to keep my ducats in my pocket, all right? That's it. If you're gonna call on my phone, you can call on my phone, but if you do, keep written notes. So you get on the phone, you talk to them, make you take the name, the number, they have an identification number. I'm Kara with my identification number is 649. You write that down, the time that you talked to them, and basically what you talked about. Okay, you need to keep written notes. Okay, you don't know when that might come back to haunt you. Also, certified letter. You can do a certified letter to the company. But you want to make sure you do certified return receipt, not just certified return receipt, because the return receipt is going to tell you when they got that information, okay, that letter. Also, you want to give them 15 to 30 days to respond. So I think that's fair enough. Give them some time to respond. 15 to 30 days is enough time to respond to get the letter, okay? Sometimes 7 days max would be great. It just depends on what the situation is, okay? Have a detailed conversation about your issue. They need to know, the chair just broke. No, the chair just broke. I took the chair out of the container. We put the chair together according to what you have, your instructions. When I sat down on the chair, the leg gave away. Hey, according to your instructions, I did everything. So I'm going by your instructions, not what I did. Now you're putting it back on them. Maybe something wrong with their instructions, okay? Also provide accurate and updated supporting documents. So if you got pictures of the chair being broken, you got documents, pictures of the chair being broken, I would take that. I would get my receipts, put them, okay, and then even a copy of the instructions. I would send out the information. This is your instructions. Here's the chair broken. Here's the things that happened. I'm trying to solve this before we file a complaint. Most people just go right into the complaint, and that's the problem, because sometimes you skip over a point that you have to go through all this. If they can solve this in 3 days for you, then why file a complaint? Because it's going to take longer for that complaint, and you want immediate justice, right? Really immediate justice, okay? Don't forget to include your name, your address, phone number, and any pertinent information that they may need. Remember, they don't know who you are, okay? So if you leave that off, and maybe your receipt number, whatever, your credit card, whatever you're filing on, any information that's going to be pertinent to them so they can get the complaint solved before you take the next step, okay? What is a consumer reporting company? Knowing your data, consumer reporting company collect information and provide reports to other companies on you. We talked about that. They collect your data. Whether you want them to collect your data or not, they are collecting your data, okay? Every time you swipe that card, okay? Every time you buy something, you file a credit report, you swipe at the gas station, you do the debit. They're collecting your data. When you pay your rent, they're collecting your data, okay? These companies use the report to inform decisions about providing you with credit, employment, residential housing, insurance, and other decision-making situations. This is how they make money, by collecting data on you, seeing what your spending habits are, so they can increase their profit by growing your spending habits, giving you what you want. That's all they do. Let me give the customer what they want. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? Consumer Protection Bureau, it promotes the accuracy, not inaccuracy, accuracy and fairness and privacy of information in the files of Consumer Reporting Agency. The Consumer Reporting Agency have your information, but is it accurate? Is it fair? Are they keeping it private? This is your information. Do you know where your information is going? You know who's doing anything with your information. See, it has to be like this dart on the board. Everybody going for the bullseye. But there always going to be some darts going to be outside the line, okay? And anything you do, you have people that is doing it, even though we go into AI, computers. But who programmed the computer? People, okay? So they're likely to make mistakes. And it could be honest mistake, but it's an inaccurate mistake. They could do a violation of your privacy information, but by one letter off on your name, one street address off on your name, one social security number off on your name. Now your information is out there. It should have been John Doe, now it's Jane Doe, okay? And it's just different. I'm just saying, you need to know this, okay? Because why? This is affecting your duckies, baby. What can I complain about? Savings account, checking account. I got a video I'm gonna show you just in a minute. Savings account, checking accounts, credit cards, complain about those. Credit repair services. Here's another one, reports and other personal consumer reports. Debt collection, you can complain about that. Debt settlement. All these things right here that you have an opportunity to complain about if someone is doing you wrong, okay? Why? Because my duckies are involved in it. Money transfer services, virtual services. I mean, the Western Unions or the MoneyGrams or all those who are out there, the Caribbees and the other ones, the foreign services, okay, Remidity. All those services you can complain about where there are local service, domestic services, or international services. If they're doing you wrong, taking your money, or refuse to do something, you have a right to complain. Mortgages, you complain on that. Payday loans, personal loans like installment loans and title loans, you can complain about those things. You have a right to complain, okay? What else I can complain about? Prepaid cards. Okay, prepaid credit cards, student loans. And everybody want to complain about student loans because first of all, you said you're paying too much anyway. Everybody want to complain about that. Student loans, okay? Vehicle loans or leases. And also, if I can get this YouTube channel here to go, there he is right here. We're going to watch this quick video. Can everybody see the video?
Having a problem with a financial product or service?
Can everybody see the video?
Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB, can help. You can submit a
Mr.
complaint.
Commander, we can't see the
And
video.
we'll work to
I hear it, but I can't see it.
Yeah.
We've already received.
All right, hold on 1 second here.
Here are a few examples of the types of complaints that we can help you with. Credit cards, mortgages, and consumer loans. Like
Stop the video, Mr. Commander.
Let me stop the video and go back out and come back in. How about that? Hold on. Can y'all see it now?
No, you got to share the screen first.
I got to share the screen first. Let me go out of one share and come back to another share. How about that? All right, hold on 1 second, because I want you to watch this video here. I don't see my screen share anymore on this one. Do y'all see the screen share?
Not yet.
Hold on, I must have did something wrong here. All right, let's do the screen share on the video. How about that? All right, can y'all see the you can see it now, right?
We can see it now. Did you click sound so that it will share the sound as well?
Let's see, it should do the whole thing.
Having a
Can
problem
you
with
hear
a
it?
financial
Yeah,
product
we
or
could do it.
service? The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB, can help. You can submit a complaint to the CFPB, and we'll work to get you a timely response from the company. We've already received more than 3 million complaints. Here are a few examples of the types of complaints that we can help you with. Credit cards, mortgages, and consumer loans like student and vehicle loans. Checking and savings accounts and money services, and credit reporting and debt collection. In addition to helping you connect with financial companies, submitting a complaint helps others too. Your complaints play a role in everything we do, helping us identify problems and prioritize our work. Submitting a complaint and checking its status is simple and secure. Remember, submitting a complaint to CFPB is always free. Before you start a complaint, try reaching out to the company directly. Companies can usually answer questions about the products and services they offer. If you're ready to submit a complaint, you can do so online or by phone. First, be prepared. The best complaints explain what happened, what you think would be a fair resolution, and what you've done to try and resolve the issue. Make sure to provide all the important information up front because you usually can't submit a second complaint about the same problem. The fastest way to start is online at consumerfinance.gov/complaint. You can describe the problem and attach information. Be sure to include all the important details that you have, like the company name, dates, and amounts when you submit your complaint. Submitting online usually takes between 7 to 10 minutes. If you can't or don't want to submit your complaint online, you can also submit a complaint over the phone by calling us toll-free at 855-411-CFPB. When you call us, we can help you in over 180 languages. We can also take calls from consumers who are deaf or have hearing loss or speech disabilities. Submitting over the phone usually takes 25 to 30 minutes. After you submit a complaint, we'll send it to the company and work to get you a response. If we find that another government agency is better able to help, we'll forward your complaint to them and let you know. The company may contact you directly about your complaint before it responds. Most companies respond to complaints within 15 days. Sometimes companies need more time. If so, we'll let you know the company's response is in progress and to expect a response within 60 days. You can check your complaint status at consumerfinance.gov/complaint or by calling us at 855-411-CFPB. We'll also send you email updates along the way, so you know where you are in the process and what's next. Once we receive a response from the company, we'll notify you. You can review the company's response and share your feedback. If you give us permission, we'll publish your complaint without any personal information in our public consumer complaint database after the company responds. Remember, you can always find more information at consumerfinance.gov.
All right, we'll stop that share. We'll go back and share screen again. Oh, where we at? Where we at? Right here. All righty. That is a lot of information. That is a lot of, now where I'm getting ready to take you to, I'm going to take you to the consumer. I'm gonna have to get back, stop share again and take you to this other. I want to take you to the consumer protection, financial protection bureau website. Okay, and I want to go through the website, but I'm gonna give you this information right here first. But I'm gonna try to get on the website. I'm gonna show you some things before we get there. Okay, but that's my goal, is to try to get there. Sometimes this thing works and sometimes it doesn't when we're doing a Zoom. Okay, here's what the site kind of looks like. The picture's not that great, but this is what the site looks like. Okay, right here. We're gonna go on the site in just a minute. This is what the site looks like. Okay, basically, is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. This is the site. Okay, when you go in there, cfpp.gov. Right, it's talked about. It's gonna take you down to filing a complaint. Okay, submit a complaint with products and service. You're gonna go down and you're gonna hit where it says start a complaint. Once you start the complaint, it's going to take you to this particular screen. It's going to say, well, it's actually going to take you to a login screen. It's going to ask you to log in. Okay. If you don't have an account, it's going to ask you to create an account with a different password. And the password they gave me first time was 16 to 17 things long. They created passwords for you. But you're going to talk about all of this. Okay. Then once you do that, then you go in and you start whatever you want to talk about, checking account, credit card, debit card, whatever the case may be. Okay, type of credit reporting products. Okay, I'm seeking. What I'm going to do now is I get into this. Right? I'm gonna stop this because I've already have it loaded here somewhere. Let me find it right quick, and I'm going to go back where it was and see can I get in right quick to show you guys where it is. Oh, well, did I have it here somewhere? Okay. So we're going to show you exactly what we're looking at so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. and be a part of everything that I'm saying. I'm gonna have to log in. So I got my screen hid because I don't need to know everybody know what my login is. Okay. So do that. I'm gonna log in and then we'll go from there. Submit a complaint. There you go, right there. So I hope this information is good for everybody. I'm gonna try my best to show you some things if I can get it done real quick. All right, submit account. It's kind of hard to do this basically on both being a co-host, but it's all good. It's all good. Do I have any questions right now that I may be able to answer while I'm logging in?
Yes,
Go ahead.
I got a question. Could you explain the difference between a credit, your credit report freezes and the data freezes?
Credit reporting freezes and the data freezes. Okay. The credit reporting freezes is when you go to the 3 major credit bureaus and you freeze your report. All that is telling the credit bureaus, do not allow anyone access to my report. That's all it's saying, okay? Now, you can unfreeze it at any time you get ready by doing one particular thing. You're just going back into TransUnion, Equifax, or Experience, and it says you're locking your account down, okay? It's kind of like lock your account down, open your account back up, and then let the new finance institution get your information. Then when you get done, you lock the account back down again. Okay, that's kind of like a credit freeze kind of credit lock. Okay, now when you lock it, when you go to the data furniture organization, you're locking everything. You put the whole freeze on your report, meaning that nothing can get in and nothing can get out. So when the credit bureaus go to try to validate information that they get from the data handlers, they cannot get that information because it's your information is locked down. So everything is being verified, remember, by the data companies, okay? Everything being verified. They verify it. They verify it. They verify it. So the credit bureaus are actually going to the data companies to get the information. Okay. But if they're locked down, they cannot get the information. But they still have to come back and report to you. They still got to come back and report. Okay. And within 30 days. If they can't get it, I'm doing something wrong here. Everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Something wrong. Okay. Does it say, hold on just a second. All right, great. Does it say submit a complaint?
That's what it says.
All right, great. That's what I want. I am on a CFPB site. I've logged in my own personal. But anyway, they can't, the credit reporting bureaus get the information from the data collectors or data furnishers, okay? The data collectors are the data furnishers. So if they can't verify the information, they must remove it. They have 30 days to do that. And that's all legal. You have a right to this. If you did not give them permission to put that stuff on your credit report, again, did you give them written permission with your name and social security number saying, I'm allowing you to put this on my credit report? If you didn't do that, then you have a right to challenge it by law because it has to be fair, it has to be accurate, and you have to give them permission. Okay. Now, here, let's talk about the CFPB. All right. Submitting report. If there are various ways that you can submit a report, if I'm doing a checking account, if I click checking account, I have all these things that I can do. See the deposit, checking account, savings account, bank product. So if a bank is doing me wrong, I actually have a right to file against the bank. If I can't, they've taken money out of my account and refuse to give it back to me, and you think that it's frivolous, you have a right to file. Prepaid credit cards. Look what create credit cards, payroll, store cards, government cards, even the government card is on there. Gift cards, general purpose cards. You have a right to file if something is not correct. You feel that it's wrong, inaccurate. Or you can't, you and the company can work out a situation to make it right. This is the credit reporting, credit repair services, credit reporting, and other credit accounts, such as background checks, employment screenings. You have a right to complain. This is your right. Let's look at debt collection. Did you not know that those payday loans, automobile weekly payday loans, that you can complain against them? They charge you 27% interest. Are they doing something wrong? You have a right to complain. Credit card debt, you have a right to complain. Student loan, which nobody likes student loan debt. You know, a lot of people have it, but you have a right to complain. Medical debt, oh, that's one of the ones. Oh God, medical debt, student loan debt is the two major debts that are probably being delinquent in the United States, medical and student. But mortgage debt, if the mortgage company is doing something wrong to you, you have a right to complain. Okay. Also, private student loan debt, that is from a lender, the conventional private student loan. If you don't know, you don't know. Okay. What about money transfer? Look at all the things you can do for money transfer. Check cashing services, debt services, money transfer, foreign exchange, international money, mobile digital wallet. Now we're going to cryptocurrency, money order, a refund in participation by a company, travel checks, virtual currency. All you have a right to complain. If they're doing you wrong, you have a right to complain. Also, mortgages, conventional, FHA, HELOC, reverse, VA, and other mortgages. Payday loans. Let's look at them, which I cannot stand payday loans, okay? That's the reason for it. Installment, pawn loans, payday loans, lines of credit, title loans. I'm gonna do a segment on those payday loans, title loans, and installment loans. I'm gonna do a segment on that. So stay tuned for that, because I want to give you some information about those. Also, student loans, federal student loan, the private loan, and vehicle loan for lease, where you lease or own it. So you can file on any one of those. But what we want to do today, and I don't know if I have time to do it today, because I got about 4 more minutes.
Mr. Commando?
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Were you done? I want to ask a question when you're done.
Okay. I'm about done. I'm probably going to stop right here so I can pick it up for next week, because we are getting ready to get into the juicy part right now. What I want to do is try to show you how to move some hard inquiries, frivolous hard inquiries that's on your credit report. When you go and buy a car, okay, a lot of time when you go to the dealership, what happens is that the dealer takes your license. They farm out your license and your social security number. They farm that out to anybody who hit, to try to make sure they can get you a loan. Well, you gave them permission to go for one loan. You didn't give them permission to go 15 loans. And when you get back, you got 15 hits on your credit report. Now, you didn't go, you went to one place to get one loan, but they farmed it out to get you the best deal, or whatever deal would approve you, because that's how they make their money. And they don't care about your credit. They just want to sell the car. So now you got 15 hits on your credit report, and only one hit is legal. We're going to show you how to do that, okay? I'm going to stop the sharing right now, and I'm going to go to a quick and answer. Hey, this is where we're going to start at next week, okay? This is where we're gonna start it next week. So I'm in the heart of it, but I don't have enough time. I'm in the heart of it, in the heat of it. I'm in the moment, baby. I just ain't got enough time. I'm in the moment. I'm in the moment.
Wow.
But I want to do this right quick. It's gonna take about another 30 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is wait till next week. Okay? I'm gonna stop the screen share. Okay.
Okay, I appreciate Mr. Commander, so much information, but the question was about, once we file a complaint, how long does it take to get a response, and like what will happen? I mean, how does it benefit me if I file a complaint?
It benefits you depending on what kind of complaint that you file. Now we're talking about credit, and I'm gonna use credit as the example. So if you have some derogatory, inaccurate, incomplete, unverified information on your credit report. That's why I told you last week to pull a copy of your credit report, highlight it, look at everything. So those things that are inaccurate, unverified, incomplete, or fraudulent, those things that you need to go after and try to get those removed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have come up on time. I hate to cut y'all short, but I got to get to the next class real fast. Mr. Commando, thank you so much. That was some great information we shared today.